did I know that 3 days in August were going to change my life. I'd been living in Vilnius, where I'd been studying, and I'd fallen in love with a girl, Dahlia. Things were fine until the day the army attacked the radio tower and brought an end to Gorbachev's perestroika. I'm originally from Moscow, the son of an army general, and I belonged to one of the more privileged classes in the Republic. Throughout my life, I could never have described my relationship with my father as a close one. In fact, I was intimidated by him. During those 3 days in August, however, I came to understand him as an honest and courageous man.
Yes? But our information is that he wasn't returning to Moscow till tomorrow. Yes, sir. We'll start at once.
Please. Oh, very good. Hopefully should be really
1 minute.
Look, beautiful.
Darling.
Nothing but the
Oh, yes.
To Mikhail and Dahlia, a long and happy life together.
A long and happy life.
Mikhail.
Thanks. Be very happy, both of you. Happy life, darling.
Just a minute.
Oh. Present. Oh, thank you. Be happy, darling. I will.
It was a happy time and also a sad time. I was taking Dahlia away from her parents. We were leaving for Moscow, hundreds of miles away, to get married. Her parents were unable to attend our wedding, so our last day was spent in their company.
Take good care of her, Mikhail.
I will. Promise.
Who's that at the gate?
One of Gorbachev's men.
How many lawmen?
32 people outside, 15 inside. And our people inside are fully briefed?
Once inside, first priority is to isolate the dacha. Telephone, fax, radio, everything.
Your tea? How long before Moscow?
5 hours.
I'm so worried about meeting your family.
Don't be. My mother's sister lives with us. Aunt Natalia. She's a deputy in the Russian parliament.
A deputy? And your father's a general. How do they get along?
Fight like cat and dog.
Traitor.
Should have stayed at home, Anna.
I'm fine.
I don't see why Vladimir couldn't come with us. He really is a stubborn old man. Always has been.
I don't really want to talk about it.
I'm sorry, but I've never seen you like this before. And Vladimir just walks around and says nothing.
General Vlasov speaking. Yes, I just heard. I have no further details. Ask KGB headquarters. Goodbye, sir.
Oh, my God. It started.
Can I help you?
No, go. We can manage.
Vladimir, we're home. Come and say hello. Vladimir!
Hello, Father.
Welcome back.
This is Dahlia.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. But please forgive me, this is not a good day. I'm sure you'll understand.
Nice to meet you.
Excuse me. I'm very busy.
Come on, I'll show you the room.
We don't know what has happened, but the world must know somehow that Gorbachev's alive and in good health.
I'll do my best.
But if my report falls into the wrong hands, the president would be in great danger.
I'll get it to one of the foreign embassies, or I'll see the foreign press.
Good luck.
I'm sure you'd rather be sleeping with Mikhail than me.
Mikhail loves you.
God knows why. He's a good kid. Has he told you about his father?
He loves his father very much.
I know. Mikhail's gentle and loving, like his mother. Not that Vladimir doesn't love them both. But with him, the party always comes first. He only really lets me stay here because of Anna. I'm close to Yeltsin and his Democrats. We threaten a general with old ideas.
Will he ever like me?
Don't worry. Mikhail loves you. It's a long time since any man looked at me the way Mikhail looks at you. You'll be good for him. You're strong.
I hope so.
I offered to give you both my room, but Mikhail insisted that I slept in my own bed.
Of course, we're not taking your bed.
Dahlia!
I'll miss you tonight.
Don't be too upset by my father.
Natalia thinks he'll get used to me in time.
If he doesn't, we'll leave Moscow and live in Vilnius or Siberia.
Then he really would have something to hate me for.
I won't let him make you miserable.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
Let me get you the doctor before I leave.
No.
Where are your tablets?
I'm fed up with tablets. I don't need them. I need some peace, Natalia.
Something's troubling you. It's Vladimir, isn't it?
He hasn't been himself lately. He's already left without saying a word.
Vlasov! Get in. Let's go where we can talk.
Bring Yeltsin up. Coming up now. Hurry up. They're just a few minutes behind us.
Have you decided where you're going to live?
Moscow.
You'll miss your family.
If I was frightened of leaving my family, I would have fallen in love with the boy next door.
Unfortunately, you fell for my nephew.
Yes.
For him, you'll forsake all others?
Yes.
Absolutely sure?
Absolutely.
Good for you. He's not so bad. What are we listening to this damn miserable music for at breakfast?
From the Vice President of the USSR, Gennady Yanayev, we've received the following decree. In connection with the inability for health reasons by Mikhail Gorbachev to perform his duties as USSR President, I assume the duties of USSR President from August 19, 1991 on the basis of Article 127 of the USSR Constitution. The acting president, Yanayev, addressed the heads of states, governments, and the United Nations Secretary General this morning.
Oh, my God.
On the instruction of the Soviet leadership, I notify that a state of emergency is introduced in individual localities of the Union of Soviet Republics for a period of 6 months from August 19, 1991, in keeping with the Constitution.
Wait here. I've got orders, but no explanations. You seem to be expecting serious disturbances. If the Democrats want to hold meetings, I don't...
No more meetings.
What about Yeltsin?
Yeltsin's only a matter of time. He'll be arrested. My men are on their way.
I'm against tough measures.
Anything else?
No. No.
It will be over soon.
Hello, Galina. It's Natalia. I'm going to the White House now. Are you coming?
If I can get through the tanks, Natalia.
Do your best and please hurry.
I'll see you there. Bye.
Where are you going?
To the White House, where we should all be.
Be careful.
Are you involved in this?
Natalia.
Your husband will have me shot one day. I'll see you later.
Stabilize the economy. Hunger and another spiral of impoverishment are imminent in the near future, from which mass manifestations of spontaneous discontent with devastating consequences are just ahead. Only irresponsible people can bank on some aid from abroad. No handouts can solve our problems. Our rescue...
Do you know what's going on?
You heard the announcement, I believe.
Only idiots believe announcements like this. Next, we'll hear Yeltsin's fallen downstairs and broken his neck.
Joking as always, Mikhail.
It's all a joke, Father.
Don't speak to your father like that.
I'll never forget how angry I was seeing my father just sitting there doing nothing. I'd always seen him as a man of action, but I couldn't believe he could be so passive.
Quick, Mikhail, we better get some help.
Even when my mother was taken to hospital for observation, he seemed incredibly removed.
I think you and Mikhail had better go to our dacha in the country.
I don't think Mikhail would want to leave Moscow while Anna's so ill.
You're going to find it difficult fitting in with his family.
Maybe we should call the wedding off.
Well, it might not be a bad idea to postpone it for a while. After all, you're still very young, and who knows?
Excuse me. It's clear I don't belong here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this press conference will be very brief. As you know, radio and TV are being monitored by the coup leaders.
Mr. Chairman, has there been any contact
What's the Russian leadership going to do?
While the current whereabouts of President Gorbachev are unknown, we will carry on with the job we were elected to do. Please, let the world know what's happening.
Chairman, has there been any contact?
Have these on my desk in 5 minutes. Have you issued the press releases?
Yes,
Good,
fine.
thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
You need a decision right
Here's Yeltsin's speech. Copy it and get it to the journalists immediately.
Natalia.
No, not now.
Look, I had it.
Don't worry if you haven't finished my speech. I'll take it from you now.
Please come in.
Hi. President Boris Yeltsin met early this morning with leading members of his government, and they issued the following statement. We appeal to the citizens of Russia to give the necessary response to Yanayev and his junta, and to demand to put the country back on the path of normal constitutional development. We demand that Gorbachev be reinstated as the legal president of the USSR. Until all these demands are complied with, we call for a general strike. President Yeltsin also urges the citizens of Moscow to defend the White House from being attacked by the advancing troops. A large number of demonstrators are already on their way to the Parliament on Nenets Square. Guns and ammunition are being handed out to MPs.
Any news?
Yeah, there's a night flight. I can put you on standby.
I can't wait that long. I must be on the flight sooner. I have urgent business in Moscow.
If you just wait over there, I'll call you if there's a cancellation. What's your name again?
Igor Karev.
Karev. Thanks. Secret Service, please.
Passengers for flight 750 p.m., please board the plane.
I couldn't believe she would walk out and not leave a note. It didn't make sense. Who'd she know in Moscow?
You obviously care more about this girl than you care about your mother.
That's not fair, Father.
How is she?
She's better. Sleeps a lot. Do you have any idea where she might have gone?
She said nothing, Mikhail. She just left.
I don't believe this.
Is that clear? Look, let me.
Clear head for the people.
Come on. Yeah, okay.
In view of the action of a group of persons who have declared themselves the State Emergency Committee, I decree the following. The declaration of this committee is unconstitutional and qualifies the action of its organizers as a coup d'etat. All decisions which are taken by the so-called State Emergency Committee are to be considered illegal and have no validity on the territory of the Russian Federation. On our territory, the legitimately elected authority is the President, the Supreme Soviet, the Chairman of the Council of Ministers, and all the state, local, municipal bodies and authorities of the Russian Federation.
Dahlia! Dima! I might have guessed you'd be here.
This is the place to be.
Mr. Karev?
I have a cancellation on the next flight.
Thanks.
But it's leaving in a few minutes. You'll have to run.
When does the train to Vilnius leave?
It's gone.
Damn it. Was there a girl on board?
Many. And men as well. The train was full.
And it's, gone, yeah? Give me a hand. I suppose you're in Moscow with your boyfriend?
Yes,
And where is he?
with his mother.
I'm not gonna ask what that's about. Yeah.
How long will that hold him back?
5 minutes, I guess. Let's get out of here. Come on.
And President Yeltsin has stated that this action is illegal and against the Constitution. But to state it is not enough. The deputies must go directly to the military units and persuade them to withdraw or defend our parliament.
A general strike is necessary.
People in Leningrad and Sverdlovsk are already on strike.
And Moscow.
People in Moscow are going on strike too.
I suggest that we keep the people outside the White House informed.
Every hour, one of us should go and talk to them.
We have no tanks. We can only rely on the people.
If they order you, will you shoot?
Look! Empty! Look!
Mr. Yeltsin said that he last spoke to President Gorbachev on Friday when he sounded well. This morning he has tried every possible way to contact the Soviet leader but failed. Mr. Yeltsin said that he was now unsure whether or not Mr. Gorbachev was still alive.
You think I want to murder the president, do you? Because I'm not going to. We should be defending the parliament.
Don't shoot him. Just don't shoot
Are you going to fire at us?
Don't worry. I'm going to use it to light cigarettes. Cheese, would you?
All right, move the tanks around the corner and stay there. All right! Wait for these tanks. They're gonna move. Now get back. Get back. Away from the tanks.
From my position in front of the White House today, I'm witnessing nothing short of total confusion. It would seem that tanks from the Tamanskaya division are abandoning their positions. There's clearly disarray among the military forces themselves. Having come here on a mission to attack the White House, 10 of the tanks have now decided to remain in the area and defend the Parliament building and President Yeltsin.
I still couldn't imagine why she left. When I arrived at the airport, I couldn't think what I'd say to her if I met her. I dreaded the thought of Dahlia being there, but I needed to find out why she wanted to leave.
Excuse me, are there any flights to Vilnius today?
There's only 2 flights a day, and they have both gone.
I'm sorry.
Here.
We promise to hold a nationwide discussion of the draft entry. We intend to restore law and order, eradicate shameful phenomena who discredit our society and degrade Soviet citizens. We shall clean the streets from criminal elements and put an end to the work of the squanderers of the national wealth. Favor a genuine democratic process, a consistent reform policy that leads to the renewal of our motherland, its economic and social
They're
prosperity,
taking the whole
which will enable
hospital
us
to the White
to take
House.
a worthy place among the world.
Maybe they'll take us next. I'll make a good barricade.
Built upon declining living standards. We want a consistent rise in the living standards of all citizens to become the norm in a healthy society. We shall focus on the protection of the interests of the widest layers of the population, those who are the hardest hit by inflation, corruption, and crime.
Our latest information is that the officers from the 10 Tamanskaya tanks are now being sought by the junta to face charges of disloyalty, following their decision to remain defending the White House. What degree of success the junta will have in determining who were the principal defectors remains to be seen.
Yeah, everybody's saying they're attacking tonight. Looks serious.
Do you really think they'll land paratroopers on us?
Sure they will. You can expect anything.
Nadia!
Thanks, Dima.
What's the problem?
His father hates me
Why?
because I'm Lithuanian. He thinks all Lithuanians are troublemakers.
You didn't find her?
You mean she's not here yet?
No.
Where could she possibly be? Has something happened to her?
I'm sorry.
Don't say things you don't mean, Dad.
I was rude to her. I'm sorry. Believe me, Mikhail. Things are difficult.
Okay. I'll wait up for her.
She wouldn't leave Moscow.
If she was upset enough, she would. By the way, have a look at this.
What is it?
Somebody just threw it at me in the airport and told me to take it to an embassy.
Let me see it.
I thought it was some kind of a joke.
I'll deal with this.
It's not a joke, is it, Dad? I'll take it to the American embassy.
This is a Russian matter. Gorbachev is not ill, it used to me. I've got a meeting early tomorrow. I'll inform my higher commander then.
Shouldn't he be informed now?
There's no need for panic. That's how real trouble starts.
I think we should tell somebody about it tonight.
Возьми меня с собой, там в краю далеком я буду тебе женой. Там в краю далеком я буду тебе женой.
Милая моя, взял бы я тебя, но там в краю далеком чужая мне не нужна. Но там в краю далеком чужая мне не нужна.
Things will be back to normal very soon. Then I can concentrate on your mother, and I'll get to know Dahlia better. Good night, son.
Has there been any news from the hospital?
Oh, yes. Your mother called. Will you collect her tomorrow afternoon?
Is she all right now?
She's a strong woman. Don't underestimate her. Sleep well.
Good night, Father.
Are you ready?
We've been ready for hours, sir. I've placed my snipers on the riverside exactly as you ordered. And others there. If Yeltsin comes out, he's a dead man.
The paratroopers can't land on the White House in this weather.
My son died in Afghanistan. He didn't die for this junta to come along and try to turn us against each other.
The trouble with these butchers is they've had their day.
If they want to destroy our parliament, they'll have to do it over my dead body.
We need some volunteers to scare the snipers off.
Where are they?
Right over there. We'll show them that we know where they are.
Родины, христопродавцы, они творят и не ведают, что они предают Россию. Гореть им в гиене огненной, не быть им пощады.
We need some volunteers to go on the roof of the Hotel Ukraine where the snipers are. Now all volunteers report to the main entrance. It's impossible. We scared the KGB.
They disappeared. Thank God they did.
You've got your mask. Go over there. Take this mask over and I'll show you how to use it.
Mrs. Vlasov? Yes? I thought you'd all have left for the White House. You must get some rest now. There you are. That's easy for you to say. You don't have a sister who's a deputy in the White House. No. I have a son who's a soldier.
You'll face the tribunal.
Yes, sir.
You know I have no choice in this matter.
Yes, sir. Everyone had to decide for themselves. Some of the troops stayed around to defend the parliament. Others withdrew. But Russians shouldn't fight one another.
I don't need to tell you that the most serious offense of a soldier in action is to disobey orders.
What if the orders are unreasonable?
Don't you trust your superiors?
I always trusted you, sir.
But not anymore.
Apparently not, sir.
You gotta stand up for yourself and say no.
Yeah, in my face.
An attack on the White House can't be avoided, but relying on the army is a waste of time. The paratroopers failed. They screwed up.
This job needs the Alpha Brigade.
Violence is inevitable.
Yeltsin.
Yes?
Yeltsin must be neutralized.
The Army will need a reason to take action.
You mean they have to be provoked?
Certainly. What we need is a provocation. We'll let the soldiers believe they were attacked by civilians. Is that perfectly clear?
Vice President Rutskoy spoke this morning with a representative from the junta and demanded a meeting with Gorbachev within the next 24 hours. He also demanded the so-called State Emergency Committee to lift the ban on the mass media, lift the state of emergency, withdraw the troops, reinstate the Kremlin, and restore the government communication network. Rutskoy says that Mr. Anatoly Lukyanov, a member of the junta, agreed to the basic demands, but kept silent when it came to Gorbachev's help.
The troops are out of control.
Not my problem.
It's impossible to deal with at my level.
You are becoming undependable. Regrettably.
There's something else.
Well?
Rumors. Gorbachev is well, so they say.
Don't believe everything you hear. Better, the Chief of Staff doesn't know. That could be most unpleasant.
But we're old comrades. Think about my family.
Exactly. So start getting tough.
Attention, gentlemen.
Be seated, gentlemen.
I hear there are rumors of an attack on the White House tonight. I have not issued these orders. I intend to find out who has. Meantime, I will consider imposing a curfew in the interests of public safety.
I would advise a curfew at once, sir.
General Lassau.
Yes, sir.
Do you believe it is really necessary?
Essential, General, essential.
People in front of the White House are armed.
You have reliable sources of information, I trust.
I always considered them reliable, sir.
I believe you have, General. And if any of you receive information from the Crimea, you will inform me at once.
The Tamanskaya division placed their tanks around the building yesterday after President Yeltsin's denouncing of the State Emergency Committee. He appealed to the soldiers to defend the democracy, and the commander of the battalion, Major Yevdokimov, is reported to have said, "I'm not going to order my troops to shoot Boris Yeltsin." From the top of one of Yevdokimov's tanks, the Russian president declared the following.
And qualifies the action of its organizers as a coup d'etat.
I was almost certain now that if Dahlia was still in Moscow, she could only be at the White House. I'd looked everywhere else. I couldn't call her parents because if she wasn't there, it would cause alarm. I had to pick up my own mother from hospital, and I feared telling her of Dahlia's disappearance.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Of course it is. Why should I occupy a bed that somebody else could use? Tell me instead, how is Dahlia?
Oh, she's fine.
Good. Where is she?
I think she's at the White House.
What? You'd better start looking after her. You do love the girl.
More than anything.
Then go and find her.
Let me take you home first.
Anna. How you feel?
Better.
Good.
Are you going to be all right, Mom?
Your father will take care of me.
I was determined to go to the White House, but knowing that things could be dangerous, I naively believed taking a gun was a good idea. Oh, no.
Put it back. Put back everything you've taken from my desk. Everything.
You've cheated me. You're a liar.
You sound like the rabble around the White House, young man.
And I'm going to join that rabble around the White House. Now!
You'll stay where you are.
What's going on?
Ask him.
He wants to go to the White House.
Let him go. Go.
You're encouraging him.
Yes, I am.
He's never gone against me before.
Then you don't know your own son, Vladimir.
He's never gotten mixed up in politics before.
This isn't politics. It's what's right and wrong. And what's happening now is wrong.
These radicals are destroying everything we've achieved.
It seems to me we've achieved nothing at the expense of millions.
Hey, you! Let's see your papers.
Don't you know there's a curfew on?
Do you want to leave?
Yes.
You?
But I'm staying.
Empty your pockets.
Is that all?
It's just a letter.
You always go too far, Dino.
I know. I better leave.
If you want to.
Take care of yourself, Dahlia.
Where's the letter?
I still have it.
I need it.
You're up to your neck in all this, aren't you?
I think we should go home.
Why are you doing this?
You don't understand.
Then would you just take me to the White House?
You're playing with fire.
And you?
He's fine.
His personal effects.
Thank you. I'll take him home.
Yes, sir.
As close to the White House as possible.
Mikhail!
Good luck.
I knew now how much I loved my father. For the first time in his life, he had put me before his career.
Hey! You can't come in here.
My aunt, Natalia Karmushka.
So what?
I was given this to bring here.
Come on.
Any firm commitment on any unit.
Yes? Mikhail.
Do you know him?
Yes, he's my nephew.
I've brought you something.
You can tell me how you got a hold of this later. Come on.
We have just received this letter from Gorbachev's doctor. The president is in good health.
I was so worried. Why didn't you call?
I would have. It's impossible from this place.
Tanks are coming!
Come this way!
The American embassy is blocked the other street. The tanks can only get to the White House from the tunnel.
We are waving an attack any minute now. Women and children, please leave immediately. Во имя Отца и Сына и Святаго Духа, и ныне, и присно.
ended as suddenly as it had started. It wasn't really an attack. The column of tanks was just a lost patrol. The young soldiers were as afraid of the crowd as the people were of the tanks. Tragically, 3 young men died in those moments of confusion. In less than a few hours, the tanks started to leave Moscow.
So, the people have won a glorious victory. They'll learn their lesson the hard way. All we need to do is wait. Coming?
You have somewhere to go?
We plan for all eventualities, even this. We can exit from any situation.
What kind of exit?
There is only one. Down below. The car's waiting.
And then?
Give them 12 months. And they'll welcome us back.
In the meantime, they want to kill us.
You are safe.
What about the people?
They expect Disneyland in Red Square for Christmas. So are you coming?
No.
Have you a better idea?
You mean you're interested in ideas?
We don't have time for this.
You're right. Time has run out.
Yes. Time has run out.
At last, you're back. I've been so worried about you. What happened to you?
It's all right, Mother. Let's talk about it later. We need some sleep.
Were you near the tunnel?
Near it. We were in it.
It was frightening.
Nobody knew what was going on.
Let's pray to God this never happens again.
Is Dad home?
Not yet. Promise me not to quarrel with him anymore.
I've forgiven him already.
Михаил Сергеевич, если можно, сейчас, конечно, поздний час, вы очень устали. 3 дня наша страна прожила в страшном...
Let's not wait any longer. I'll open the bottle, shall I?
Yeah.
Будущее за судьбу демократии. Что вы можете сказать вот в эти первые, самые первые минуты на советской, извините, на московской земле, я очень волнуюсь. Самое главное.
That must be Dad.
Все, что мы сделали после 85-го.
Who was it?
I still haven't accepted why my father chose to condemn himself. He left us alone with the words he felt unable to tell us.
My dear family, I've finally realized I was wrong. The party was wrong. The people have simply suffered too much. All my life, I believed I was doing the right thing. Now I know how wrong we were. I'm trapped. Better you were related to an honest man than to a hypocrite. I'm very sorry. Goodbye, my dear family.
To those we love, who love us.
To the new Russia.